Hi everyone, Jill Gu here, and today I want to talk to you about dowsing. I'm an intuitive energy practitioner and master dowser, and a lot of people, they go, what is dowsing? I don't get it, I don't understand. So I wanted to put out a little video to talk a little bit about dowsing, to give you an idea of what happens, what I do, what we're looking for when I come to douse a home or a business. So what is dowsing? Dowsing traditionally was defined as an ancient practice using bent twigs or rods to find underground water, but dowsing has evolved over the years, and the dowsing that I do is called diamond dowsing, and it is the practice of detecting and curing energy in our environment that where there's disturbances to the earth's natural harmony and flow that can cause stress on our bodies and our homes. So we're really looking for environmental energy. So this is energy that we can feel and sense, but we can't see. So I think an example I can give to you is if you've ever gone home shopping and you've looked at different houses and you've walked into houses, and sometimes you might walk into a house and just be like, wow, the energy in this house just feels so wonderful. It feels just positive and joyful. And then you go into another house and you want to leave right away, and there's nothing visually wrong with the house. It's just that it feels funky or the energy feels heavy. This has to do with, could be environmental energies or residual energy that is left behind by situations, emotions, mental or spiritual. So I want to talk just a little bit more about dowsing. So it was very common back in the Druids in Europe. They built their cities, their temples, their sacred sites, marketplaces, and built their homes according to the earth energy. And so they really used dowsing to create their structures and their cities. And in modern dowsing times, different people that use dowsing would be like mining companies, construction companies, farmers, ranchers, engineers, all use dowsing to find oil, water, iron ore, buried cables, electrical lines, and so on. And so dowsing a home is something that can be very important, because when we get our homes doused, it helps raise the vibration of our home and our space, which will support us in whatever we want to do for our relationships, our work, being at home. And so we feel better, we sleep better, there's less chaos, we have mental clarity, the relationships that we have improve. Increased productivity. There's just lots of benefits that when our home is in a higher vibration and supporting us, it can help us feel better on all levels. And so what are some things that I look at when I come in to douse a home? So one thing that I look for are called geopathic stress lines. And these are energy, it's either water or fault lines that are underneath your home that can cause disturbances. And it's energy that's not fun to sleep in, and it can make us not sleep very well, or health issues can happen. And so we look for geopathic stress lines. Other things, we look for positive vortexes and negative vortexes. If we find a positive vortex, we can amplify that and expand that more, because positive vortexes feel good. And these are naturally occurring energies of the ley lines of the earth. And the negative vortexes, not so much. They're heavy, they don't feel good. So we work to either neutralize or change them to positive vortexes. Other energies we look for are called interference lines. And this has to do with any man-made thing like a cell tower, Wi-Fi, satellite dishes. All of those things send out signals. And when it gets into our house, it becomes like a pinball machine, and that can get stuck in our home and create kind of foghead or scattered thinking. So we look for EMF and cure all of those places that it sneaks in our house. Other energies we look for are negative Hartman, negative Curry, and this has to do with electrical, like fuse boxes. If they get on a Hartman or Curry line, that will surge negative energy every 20 seconds. It has a pulse to it because there's like meridian lines of the earth. And then the last thing that we do when I come in douse is called space clearing. And this is a really important part of it as well. Energy can be imprinted on homes, in spaces, in places. And this can be due to emotional energy, mental energy, spiritual entities. They can all get stuck or left behind in homes. And so we do a space clearing to help release some of that heavy, dense energy that can be created by you. It can be by previous homeowners who lived there. So it can be a variety of different things that we're looking at to space clear. Very important. So I hope this helps to give you just a little idea of what dowsing is. I use a dowsing rod when I come in, and I consider, I call it like a scavenger hunt. We're like, all right, where's that geopathic stress line? And the dowsing rod will direct me to where that is. And then I place cures that are copper rods that are 18 inches long, and they're energetically, vibrationally cured, and we place those on the lowest level of your home, or we bury them in the yard for geopathic stress lines, and that stops the energy from flowing in. So it's a fun process, and I educate people while I'm dowsing, and it's wonderful. So if you're interested in raising the vibration of your home, check out my website. It's www.jillgu.com, and go to the dowsing page for more information, or you can sign up for the new client intake form. And there's some questions there that help us get the ball rolling so we can schedule an appointment. So thank you all, and I hope this was educational and helpful. Have a great day. Bye.